Paul was such a controversial figure in his life. What kind of research did you do to learn more about him? Because I'm sure at face value, you know a lot of things about him, but how far did you dig in to kind of really learn who he is?
I mean, I knew nothing about Paul Prenter. When I'd known the music of Queen and I knew about Freddie Mercury from when I was a kid, but I didn't know who Paul Prenter was. So reading the script, I was absolutely fascinated that there was this person and kind of element within Freddie's life that was so divisive and disruptive as well. So the research I did when I first got the role, I went and I found any reference I could online, any book that was referencing Queen and any biography I could find. And ultimately then I went, as you do, to YouTube. You try to find any, because when you play someone who existed, I wanted to portray him physically as accurately as I could. So the problem is you go on there and you find nothing about him. You find little glimpses of him, like, because he was a manager, so he was never really, to the fore. He never really did anything in front of the camera. So I found a great documentary, and if anyone's interested, it's called the Great Pretender, which is a Queen song, but it's a great documentary, and there's a lot of footage of him there. And the one thing you found about him is Paul was always on Freddie's shoulder. He was always beside him at any party. If they were on a dance floor, he was always the guy who decided who came to talk to Freddie. And that was really telling for me about how to play Paul, because he was kind of a master manipulator. And that gave me a great insight into who he was.